Yo guys, what up? Welcome back to GDZ. And well, I wasn't actually expecting this so soon, but yeah, we're getting the update today. In like 10 hours, I guess it will start. So let's check the freaking maintenance schedule first, and then we can talk about that. So they say here that they added 3 characters, 3 new uniforms, which is kind of bad. I'll explain why. But yeah, 4 new potential characters, blah blah blah. Add new content, Danger Room. It's still in beta. They say there's a special training for Rachel Summers, as we saw, but I actually didn't see the deal. And then there are some other game improvements and other fixes. There's gonna be this is gonna be the reward for I guess the server being down while they update the game. But I guess it will start for me. So for me, it should start at like 12 a.m., which is kind of different because sometimes they will start at 2 a.m. But I don't know. Let's see how long it will take. It's like 8 hours. So holy crap! It will start. It will be done at 8 a.m. for me. So you're gonna be expecting an update or a video from me way later, because at 8 a.m. I should go out of the house to go to work. But yeah, I mean, I've done my first impressions, so it is pretty much the same. I would just check if there are changes in the skills and stuff like that. But yeah, let's go to the details now without actually taking too long. So hopefully it will load. Yep. So greetings agents, CM Fragment here of the Marvel Future Fight team. He actually changed the freaking way he says hello. That's nice. Ouch. In this update, we introduce you to the Danger Room. Join 3v3 battles with friends and rivals to take your heroes to even greater heights. But wait, there's more. We have new characters joining the Marvel Future Fight roster this September. Refer to the details below for all the awesome content and characters coming your way. 3 new characters are coming to Marvel Future Fight. These mutants are here to shake things up. Kitty Pryde, Rachel Summers, and Kid Omega have been added. On top of that, characters empowered by all of the powerful Phoenix Force will come to your aid. Cyclops, Colossus, and Emma Frost will be getting new uniforms. So that's the sad part. We are not getting Namor's and Magic's uniform. I didn't see Namor's skills, but I saw Magic's skills and they were pretty nice. So that, I mean, at least nice to look at. I don't know about her damage. I guess she was not finished, or they were both not finished. I don't know. It definitely sucks, but I can see it for Namor, not for Magic though. They could have done that for Magic. They could have left Namor out so that they could just update him way later, because the last update he was introduced. They cannot like give you a uniform the next update, you know. But yeah, it is very freaking sad. A total of 4 mutants will have their potentials unlocked in order to unleash their full power. Along with this, the first leader of the mutants, Cyclops, can now be upgraded to tier 3. So yeah, we knew that. Together with the new additions, we've added new content to help agents utilize the powers of the new mutants. As previously mentioned, a total of 6 agents can participate in a real-time battle in the Danger Room. Additional improvements have been made to the Alliance tournament scoring and reward system, so that's not gonna apply to us at all. Anyway, let's start with the characters. 3 new characters added. Kitty Pryde, a mutant who can freely phase through solid objects. Rachel Summers, daughter of Jean Grey, and a host to the powers of Phoenix Force. And finally, the Omega level mutant, Kid Omega, enters the fray. So let's start with freaking Rachel Summers. She's a superhero, female blast type. The way you obtain her is from the chests that you would get after doing Danger Room, but she's actually very hard to get because you have to be in Platinum or higher. But the good thing about her is that you can also buy a package and get her way faster. But I personally, I'm gonna buy it, but I'm gonna see if it is actually worth it for free-to-play players as much as deluxe packages, because those are better. But yeah, let's go on with the skills. Leader skill, increase mine resist by 10%. Keep in mind these effects are freaking the effects you would have if you had the levels at level 1. By level 6 they should be way higher, so this should be 40% mind resist. It doesn't really matter with mind resist, but you know, for other characters. The passive skill, she will have immunity to charm, immunity to dominance of spirit effect. I actually don't remember what this is, man. And also she'll have a 50% chance to become immune to mind damage. As some people have said, and as I speculated on the first video that I made on the beta test, I thought maybe this would be nice against Jean in timeline, but then immediately I freaking was like, you know, wait, Jean's 5th skill actually ignores immunity, so even this immunity to mind damage will be ignored. Because that's how it works with Jean, you know. I think Jean is completely immune to mind damage, but if you do the 5th skill against an enemy Jean, she still gets damage, because, you know, you ignore that immunity. Anyway, the tier 2 skill, the passive is the increased to skill damage and bonus damage, increased guaranteed dodge by 40%, so that is pretty nice. And she has a 35% chance to penetrate with super armor, all damage immune, etc. This actually is not just 35%, it should be a bit higher. Meanwhile, I'm going to be starting up BlueStacks so that I can double check on the stats, but I'm pretty sure that it wasn't just 35%. But while that loads, I am gonna go on with the other skills. So the first skill, this is actually what I was scared about and what I was hoping they would change. The all defense down doesn't apply to bosses, so that sucks. I'm hoping by the time that we get the update, maybe it was just a patch notes problem, maybe by the time we get the update it's going to be changed to apply to bosses, because it doesn't say ignore immunity here, so it doesn't work against bosses. So basically she gets all defense down on the first skill and on the second skill. The third skill has bind, fear, and stun. The fourth skill has fire resist decrease, which is kind of an all defense down kind of thing, but it's not definitely the same. She also gets all defense down on the fourth as well, and also 5 seconds of mind control, so she should be pretty nice. And also does like reduce the oh, actually this applies to enemies, so it does increase the damage that the enemy will receive, so it's a further freaking increase of damage. So meanwhile, I'm actually checking Rachel Summers right here on the beta test, and let me see the skills. So that was on, wow, what am I doing? I'm so dumb. So that was on the freaking tier 2 passive. It says 35% here. Okay, it is the same. I'm so freaking dumb. I don't know why I thought this would be higher. Maybe it's on other characters. I don't know. We'll see. Maybe I'm mistaking it for another character is what I mean to say. So the fifth skill is gonna have like the effects of the decreasing fire resist. Again, like the fourth skill, it will have stun for 3 seconds. It will decrease all speeds for 3 seconds for 5%. And then she'll get invincibility for 5 seconds. She will get an all attack and all speed buff, also critical rate, of course. And lastly, she'll also have the heal, which is pretty nice. 15% is not bad. Next, let's go to Kitty Pryde. Kitty Pryde is a freaking speed female superhero, but she is a freaking X-Gene paywall. So basically, you have to buy the X-Gene subscription, and that way you can unlock her. Her leadership will have a 20% increase of all attacks and a 1% critical rate increase. But let me check right here to say the freaking real stats when you have her at 6 stars. So instead of just 20% increase of all attacks, she'll have 55% increase of all attacks and 6% increase to critical rate. So on the passive, she has the Lockheed Summon with 100% of her stats, and she also increases the damage dealt by 25% from skills to machine type characters. So she could in a way be nice against a Master Mold, but not yet. Maybe when she gets her tier 3 or a better uniform, she may be menacing to Master Mold. You never know. So the tier 2 skill will have the increased guaranteed critical rate by 30% and dodge rate by 25%. This could be funny. This could actually apply to a CDPF Rage, but I think the guaranteed stats do not apply in the CDPF Rage. I'm not sure. Yeah, I was mistaking her for Kitty Pride because she gets 80% chance to penetrate. So that is freaking cool. On the freaking skills now, we have fracture and stun on the first skill and removal of elasticity. On the second skill, we get an all defense decrease, fracture and stun. Also fear, but same with Rachel Summers, her all defense down doesn't apply to freaking bosses, so that sucks. The freaking third skill has fear, bleed damage, removes elasticity, all defense down again. Damage accumulation, so that is pretty nice. And yeah, man, the fourth skill will have all defense down again, stun, fear, and pretty much the same thing with bleed and elasticity removal. The fifth skill as well will have all defense down, fracture, removal of elasticity with bleed, and also an all attack, all defense buff. So yeah, that's pretty cool, but the problem is that they don't apply to world bosses, so for now they're not actually must get or must buy. Next we have Kid Omega. He's gonna be a blast male superhero. The way you get him would be you get X genes for the first win of the day, so that's pretty nice. You get him from the reward chest, you get him from the premium hero chest, you get him from the X gene selectors, and from the shield lab. So I guess he won't be that rare. He will be rare, but he won't be that rare. And in a sense, for example, what I was worried about was that new X-Men characters were gonna be introduced. My rate of getting Nightcrawler bio or X genes would go even lower, so I would hate that. But at the same time that they've added this guy there, they've also added Nightcrawler in the danger room chest, so it's pretty much the same rate, you know. It is a bit lower, but there's more ways to actually get X genes, so it may be even easier to get their X genes now. I'm not saying that for sure, but we're hoping. Plus, the first win of the day sounds nice. I don't know how many X genes you get for the first win of the day, but if you're gonna play daily at least once, you're gonna have a pretty nice amount of X genes for this guy, and he's pretty nice, to be honest. So the leadership will increase mind damage by 10%. At level 6 I think it's 40%. Let me check for a second right here, but I'm pretty sure it's 40. Yep, it is 40%. On the passive, he increases mind damage by 5% and mind resist by 20. Actually, when you have him maxed out, it is 15% increased mind damage and 50% mind resist. So yeah, just saying the right freaking stats, because these are only level 1 stats. The tier 2 passive will have increased skill damage by 15% and bonus damage by 45%, immunity to incapacitation, and the all debuff removal. So this is actually a nice leadership, well, not leadership, a nice tier 2 skill. It only applies to him though, which is sad, but yeah, if it would apply to everybody, it would be even better. It's kind of like Jean's leadership, but it also had incapacitation, but it only applies to him, so that's not that great. But he could be pretty nice in timeline. I'm not sure yet. The first skill will have damage accumulation. It will work on damage that is being dealt to you, and also he'll have immunity for 3 seconds. The second skill will have stun. The third skill will have an all speed decrease, will remove elasticity, and will have bleed damage. I don't know why they keep adding bleed damage, it doesn't really do a lot. The fourth skill will decrease mind resistance by 10%. It's kind of like all defense down, but only for mind damage. But the problem is that I don't think it ignores immunity. I don't think it works on bosses. He will have a 3-second stun in there, and also an all attack, all speed, critical rate buff. And it will also remove incapacitation, so that's pretty nice. The fifth skill will decrease the enemy's size by 50%, all attacks by 10%, all defenses by 10%, and Let me check if that's actually the same in here. Yeah, it is actually the same in here as well. He will have 3 seconds of stun. It will apply paralysis, and it says ignores immunity. That's the thing you want to see for all defense down, but it actually works on paralysis, so maybe paralysis will work against World Boss Ultimate as well, which is weird. But yeah, and lastly he'll have 4 seconds of invincibility, which isn't 5, but it's still pretty nice because he also has immunity as well, so that's pretty cool. Next, we have the three new uniforms. The prices will be the same from 1750 to 1050 when they're discounted. The uniform option for Cyclops will be an increased fire damage by 10%, and it will enhance the effect of Visor and natural born leader, so I guess his leadership and stuff like that. Next, they're all gonna become freaking super villains, by the way, so don't forget about that. That is actually really cool. We'll have a pretty nice option for combat supervillain and a blast supervillain, so I'll have to check them out, their damage, how well they perform. At tier 2, of course, I don't think I will tier 3 Cyclops. I don't really like his tier 3, so yeah. For a Colossus, he'll get immunity to fracture, he'll decrease all damage received by 30%, so that will make him even tankier, and it will enhance the effects of scale Pewter's Will. Lastly, for Emma, she will get a 10% increase of energy attack. She will have a chance to incapacitate the enemy, which will remove the active buff from the target, so yeah. Anyway, now we have the potential realizing thingy, so they say that all 4 of these characters will realize their potentials. For Colossus and Emma, we already had that, so that's why. The first of the mutants and their leader, Cyclops, has been upgraded. Defeat your foes with this powerful energy, so this is the tier 3 skill. They're showing it with without the uniform, which is pretty funny, but it is still the same thing. The freaking tier 3 skill will have these effects. He will have bind, 20% decrease of all defense. It doesn't say ignore immunities, so that kind of sucks. It will also decrease all speeds by 25%. Then it guarantees it increased the guaranteed critical rate by 35%. It will have invincibility for 6 seconds, so that's pretty nice. It will have a 100% chance to penetrate super armor, barrier, shield, all damage immune, invincibility effect, so that is actually pretty nice, because usually you see this to 60 till 80 in tier 3 skills, never 100%, so that is pretty nice. And it also will also increase the damage by 90% for one attack, so that's a freaking mini proc, so I don't know, that's pretty cool. Next, let's go into the new freaking game mode, which everybody will love. Man, it's gonna be amazing. I still haven't tested it yet. I haven't had the chance to play at all. I will try to do that today, but if I can't, it will be for after the update has dropped. Next, so let's start. I mean, the Danger Room is a new in-game content which has been added. The Danger Room was created to help train unique individuals such as our agents, including new characters like Rachel Summers and Kid Omega. Up to 6 agents can participate in the Danger Room to battle it out in 3v3 format. The first team to defeat the designated boss will be crowned the victor of the battle. Please note that Danger Room will only be open in beta testing phase and may experience issues from time to time. We'll be holding a community event after everyone's had a chance to try it out in order to collect your feedback and improve the game mode as we go on. So that is kind of sad. So maybe after the beta test they will stop the room for a while. I don't know. I hope they don't. I hope to see you all participate in our latest mode. For more information about Danger Room, you can refer to our Danger Room guide. So if I don't if I remember correctly, it was like 10 energy. So instead of doing World Boss Invasion, it would be nice to do this. So that's pretty nice. But don't quote me on that. Maybe it's more expensive energy wise. I don't know. So the Danger Room will reset every Sunday at 3 p.m. Or 8 a.m. depending on your I guess time zone. The Danger Room will be available for agents who have cleared Sword Mission Chapter 3-5. The Danger Room has no entry limit. You may enter the Danger Room as many times as you want, as long as you have the energy for it. So pretty much as a world boss invasion. When you enter the danger room, you will be placed in a private lobby. You can invite up to 3 other agents from your friend list or alliance members. So you cannot go in the public lobby? I don't know, we'll see. Master of the lobby can start the session without any preparations. If the session starts without 3 agents random, agents will be teamed up automatically. Okay, so you don't need to invite people. Jean Grey, Magneto, and Strife will be available during specific schedules until the season ends. Each season will run for 1 week and will reset every Sunday at 3 p.m. as they said. Okay. Once a match has been made, you can select one of the specified characters from the weekly character list. Each character has their own exclusive skills that can help defeat the opponents. You cannot select duplicate characters in Danger Room. Characters you do not own and already used can still be selected. The stats, tier, rank, level, mastery skill, gear level, and equipment of the characters will be automatically adjusted to balance the situation. You can check the exclusive skill by tapping on the character portrait from the character list that is shown before you enter the lobby. So, okay, so they say that the characters that you do not own will be fixed in a way that they will be decent for the clear, I guess. But maybe if you own them, you can use them with your stats. So that is actually important, because if you want to be higher in the ranking to get better chests, you kind of want your character to be very well built. So if you have the same stats as the enemy, that would not be great. Anyway, so if you tap on one character's portrait here, you're gonna get this screen, which will show you the type of extra skill that they will have, or whatever they call it, the exclusive skill. So for example, it will activate the sentry gun, it will recover opponent boss's XP or HP actually, it will summon sentinels, it will create a shield, it will weaken holograms, so stuff like that. Battles in Danger Room can only be played in manual battle. You must use each character's exclusive skill to win the battle. So basically there are 2 bosses, for you and for the enemy, and you must clear this before the enemy so that you can win. You have all the skills and also an exclusive skill, and the funny thing was the Doctor Strange skill. For example, you will recover your opponent's boss HP. In that way you can prolong the time they will need to clear the boss. That's the thing. In order to use an exclusive skill, you need to acquire skill energy that drops during the battle. Skill energy is automatically acquired if the character approaches it. The exclusive skill becomes available after acquiring a specific amount of skill energy. So okay, that's pretty cool to know. So that's what they're gonna look like, and when it's available, I guess it would be not flashing, but it would look brighter. If a character dies in battle, they can revive after 10 seconds, so that's pretty nice. You can still revive, but the problem is that you want to do it fast. If then fight with your team to achieve victory. Okay, we got it. Even if your hero dies, you will get to keep your current skill energy. So okay, you won't have to build it up again. Once the battle is over, a rewards window will pop up along with your results. So yeah, okay, that's what it's gonna look like. And there's gonna be the victory screen, which will show your proficiency, earned points, and stuff like that. There are 3 main rewards in Danger Room: proficiency rewards, first win of the day rewards, and ranking rewards. Proficiency rewards can be earned through your experience in battle and will be rewarded according to your wins or losses. So basically, better you do, the better the rewards. First win of the day, this is the reward that you can acquire once you participate in the Danger Room and win your first victory. This can only be earned once a day with exchange and additional proficiency level XP. This kind of sucks now, because what I said was that the first win reward would be Kid Omega, but apparently it's like they say that he's in the pool of the first win reward, so you can even get like trashy exchanges like Cyclops, Storm, stuff like that, which are farmable as hell. But the nice thing is that in here you have X23 weapon hacks, Kid Omega, and well, you don't have Nightcrawler, so that sucks. But still, you have 2 or 3 characters that are like paywalled, so Yeah, that's pretty nice anyway. The proficiency rewards can be obtained through the experience you gain in battles and will be awarded according to your win-loss ratio. Each time you earn 100% reward points, your proficiency level will increase and a chest will be rewarded. Okay, so that's pretty nice. The like more you play, the better this will get, and the more you win, even better. So but the problem is that the rewards aren't that great. It's just gold, pirate kits, dimension debris, Emperor crystals, shards, and phoenix feathers. You can obtain one item from the list at a certain chance. So yeah, it's not that great, but at least you'll rank up higher if you play it more. So you'll get these chests, which will give you the exchange you want. Ranking rewards will be sent directly to your inbox. Upon re-entering the danger room after the end of the season, you can earn various rewards from each reward chest, including exchanges for different characters, including Kid Omega. This is the list of rank rewards box items. I guess for common freaking chests, you may get Cyclops, X-23, Kid Omega, Storm, Angel Domino, Beast, Phantom X4, Path, Rogue, Weapon X, and Bishop. And then for gold rank, you can also get Nightcrawler, Magix, Colossus, and Gambit exchange. And then if you're on platinum, you can also get Rachel Summers exchange as well. But I don't think it's gonna be that hard to get to platinum. I don't know if it is like timeline where you all you need is to play and try to win. Sometimes you will do well. The rewards are based on September update and maybe changed later on. Okay, that's cool. Danger Room special package, Rachel Summers special training. The Danger Room will allow you to make a specific heroes stronger using special training packages. If you clear the quests that are available for a specific time period after your purchase of this product, you will receive a variety of rewards, including 1,250 crystals. So that's pretty nice. So the cost is like 4,500, and it will be limited. They say that the sale ends in 60 days here, but I don't know for sure. Or actually, you have a time frame of 60 days to complete the quests in order to get the reward. I don't think you would need that much, but you never know. So you can get Rachel Summers as 6-star character after purchasing the Rachel Summers special training package directly. You can advance Rachel Summers to tier 2 by completing her quest, earn additional rewards by clearing the quest that become available after purchasing this package. And then this package can be purchased once. Special training quests can only be played within 60 days after purchase to receive the rewards. Rachel Summers special training package will be on sale until 11/9. So for 3 days or what? I don't get it. I don't know. We'll see. These are gonna be the rewards. Basically, ISO 8 chests, custom gears, or 1 custom gear, 600 Mcrom crystals, 750 Phoenix feathers, 1,250 crystals, and like 3,250,000 gold, and also tier 2 Rachel Summers. So that is actually very freaking nice. You don't really need to increase her gears either. I would not. For example, I would just get her to 6 stars. I would even leave her at 6 stars without leveling her up or stuff like that. I would kind of want to use her and try to finish this as fast as I can. But depending on how long this would take, I may actually increase her gears just to get her faster. But this is pretty nice. I don't think it is worth it for free-to-play players, but at least for me it would be, because I can get this for 4,500 crystals. Like right now I have 6,800. I would be left with like 2,300, which will allow me to buy 2 uniforms, which means Colossus, Emma, or one of the two, or 2 of the 3 I mean. And after I finish most of these quests, I can get the other remaining crystals. Meanwhile, day after day I get like 100 crystals from the Stark Stash and the challenges. So I can soon also be able to get the last uniform from the 3, and lastly get her to tier 2. I don't know how long it will take, but yeah, I'll be doing that. You must complete blah 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 in order to earn each reward. Then we have the other in-game improvements. All in-game products have been changed to be sent to the items tab of your inbox, so we'll have a new freaking tab here. Okay, okay, that's good. That's good. We'll see. Subscription-based products will take effect once they are opened from the inbox. Refunds may be difficult to process once a subscription-based product is opened. So this is important. If you've actually purchased something and you've let it stay here, your refund can be processed. But if you've acquired it, it could be a bit tricky. So yeah. Then they have improved Alliance tournament scoring system, previously up to 10,000 points awarded per plate based on 100% HP wins. New boost points are calculated based on remaining time, even if you win with 100% HP on the 4th battle. Improvement to the Uru combine window to automatically return to the selection window after combining Urus. Unlocking Shield Academy's uniform upgrade mission has been changed. Existing obtain one uniform and changed it to no condition, so that's good for new players. Doesn't really change anything for us. Now we have the other fixes. Fixed an issue with the giant boss raid where Galactus will clip into the map. Fixed an issue in legendary battle for Avengers endgame where assets would not be loaded properly during certain cutscenes. Fixed an issue where some characters would encounter targeting issues with counterattack. Fixed an issue where the LG V540's dual screen would crash when other screens were opened simultaneously with Marvel Future Fight. Fixed an issue where Spider-Man all new, all different uniform web debuff would appear as invisible. Okay. The 4-star character portrait in the co-op play guide has been fixed to show level 40 maximum instead of level 60. Okay. I didn't actually see that as a problem. Fix a character usage tip error with electro skill description, accumulating the damage you've dealt, accumulating the damage you've received. Okay. Fixed an issue with Juggernaut's tier 2 skill Sitorak avatar where the skill's name is not displayed from icon tooltip when the skill is activated. Are you ready for the next mission with the mutants? Until next time. Okay, this was freaking long, but yeah, that's pretty much it. Everybody is actually complaining about not seeing Namor's uniform and Magic's uniform right there. So yeah, that's what you're gonna be getting on the freaking comments. Everybody mentioning freaking Namor and Magic, and I'm sad as well that they didn't actually release them. I don't have them either, like either one of them, but it would be pretty nice if they did that. Anyway, guys. I guess we can do the giveaway, but I'll leave you to that. I'll be back in 3 seconds, okay? Okay, guys, so let's select the winner right now. Getting the comments. The keyword was timeline, and let's see how many. There are 17 people who can win, and let's start it right now. I hope you're the winner. I know you're watching, and let's see who wins. It's this person with this name. Okay, sorry, but I don't mean to be rude, but I cannot read that. The damage looks better, but she loses her timeline value, and I need a uniform ticket to upgrade the uni. I mean, you don't really need to upgrade her uniform, you know, but I don't know about timeline yet. The 3rd skill got to be even longer, so you don't know yet. The 5th skill, I think, was a full iframe as it used to be. Oh, the 4th skill didn't even have an iframe at all, and it doesn't have an iframe, so it doesn't really change her a lot. Maybe the 2nd skill lost an iframe. I'm not sure. I forgot, but I don't know. She may still be amazing in timeline, but I just don't know yet. We have to test her out. But anyway, don't worry, guys. I'll be doing another giveaway tomorrow to you who won. You can just join Discord and PM me there so I can give you the coupons. Until next time, bye bye.